What's up guys, TC here, and today I have something really cool to show you. Anti-gravity in Starbound. So if you remember a couple weeks ago I showed you how to set the gravity and commands and stuff. It turns out you can actually set the gravity to not only 0 but also negative numbers. And this gives you interesting results, pretty much what you think they would be. So let's try set gravity 0. So this is going to set the gravity to 0. So if we jump now we'll just go straight up, and we can't really go down, but I'm using the grappling hook to control things. If I walk off, I'll just kind of float on out. It's really cool. It's a little bit hard to control, but you get used to it. And then we can actually set it to a negative number. Let's just try 20. And you'll see I just float upwards now. So now the gravity is flipped. And you can use this to make some really cool stuff. So like here I made kind of a mock-up dungeon. And so you have to use the grappling hook to kind of get around. So pull yourself down here, hit the button, pop back up. So it has a lot of potential, I think, to be a really useful effect. It's a little bit odd in how it behaves in that it doesn't affect everything you think it might. So for instance, let's turn this off. Yeah, it can be fixed by just resetting gravity. So it doesn't quite affect everything you think it would. All it really affects are the player and projectiles. And it doesn't affect lava or water or any kind of liquid. It doesn't even affect other monsters. So if we let's go right here, I'll show you. Slash set gravity -10. So I'll float up, but if I spawn a monster in here, it won't do anything. What is it called? There we go. So yeah, see, he's not affected by it. So it's kind of interesting that the monsters aren't affected by it, but projectiles are. So let's kill this guy here. And let me give you a good demo of how the projectiles are affected. So let's crank it up a bit. -1000. So now you'll see this arrow shoots almost up now. Yeah, it curves upwards, see? So that's exactly how the projectiles are affected. And really only the player, only the projectiles. It's pretty interesting. The one exception is the red ball, which I think I explained in the video. The red ball is a super unique item in that it's a projectile, an entity, and an item. So like when I throw this, so let's crank it down a little bit. Set gravity -10. Right, so when I throw this ball, when it's in projectile format, it'll be affected by gravity. But when it switches to the entity format, it'll fall. So we'll throw it. So you see there, it kind of bounces and out. It's not affected anymore. So we'll do it again. And it's not affected. So the ball is really an interesting one. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do with it. Learning how to navigate with the grappling hook is really, really cool. I think there's a whole lot of potential to go with this if people could, have a little more freedom to make dungeons and stuff. So I'm going to be working on probably some dungeons and stuff myself using this exact effect. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please rate, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.